Hello guys and welcome to the 90th, I believe, episode of the Final Fantasy XIV series. Last episode we did a good bit of leveling for our crafters, especially our culinarian. As you can see, he is now level... Oh no, it's raining. Do I have an umbrella? Oh no, it's not. Okay, we're good. No wait. Sounds like it's raining. Anyway, you see we have all these leveled up pretty well. Culinary is up 45. Now my lowest one is actually leather worker, which is not bad. And we already have goldsmith at level 51. And so we'll soon we'll be able to go through and do the quests for all of them. Though, first I want to go through and see if we have our supply and provisioning missions. So those usually are pretty swift. Okay, supply and provisioning. No, it still hasn't reset. Okay, that's unfortunate. Next mission allowance in 39 minutes. Oh, okay, that's not bad. Okay, let's see. Do we have anything for timers? Cattle mission allowances? Actually, wait. Let's see. Actually, you know what? While we wait for the quests, why don't we go through and do the Goldsmith quest line? Goldsmith? Let's head over to Serendipity. You have to wait 39 minutes anyways. Might as well. You get Serendipity, right? Okay, Ethernet, Goldsmith Guild. Hello, Serendipity. Level 35 quests. I've been waiting for you, Culry. You remember Roboton, the merchant for whom you made those exquisite earrings? He paid a visit not long ago, hoping to find you present. In fact, he was positively heartbroken that he couldn't speak to you in person. It's hard to believe he was once so furious with us. It's as if that unfortunate incident never happened at all. But, returning to the matter at hand, Roboton has commissioned you to craft a firebrand. One of peerless quality, of course. Oh, I've made that before. When you've finished, I must insist that I evaluate your work. It's not that I don't trust your craftsmanship, but Roboton is an important client, to say the least. Okay, no problem. Let's make sure I am wearing the best gear of that which I have crafted. Let's make another firebrand. I think I should still have gold horns here. Raw material list. Oh no, I do still need all gold parts. Damn, I must have sold them. I could have sworn that we had some. Alright, but we have everything else. So, let's switch over to Ninja, because that's the easiest one to just quick kill a bunch of things with. Head over to Camp Drybone. And let's get on our chicken. Oh, you know what we haven't done in a while here? Let's... No. I love it. Wait. Yeah, minion guide. Give us a minion roulette. I haven't seen a lot of these minions in a while. And let's do the same thing with mount. Granted, we only have 2 right now. But let's do it. There we go. And let's remove this. Put that there. And today, let's see what minion we get. What mount we get. I'll try to summon a new minion every episode. And then mount with it whenever we mount up like normal. What minion do we have today? Oh, we got the baby gremlin! Adorable. Okay. We can probably actually just run Hurricane and be fine. Yeah, thought so. Shot. One shot. No, we don't want that. There you go, we got the horn. Sweet. And while we're here, There we go. Okay, let's now make our firebrand. Tiger's Eye. What's that used for? Did not mean to link it. The Man-type main gauntlet. Level 60 rogue arm. That's cool. Mithrite Bengal Offending. Oh, damn. Oh, that's cool. That's super sick. That's awesome. Okay, well, actually, back to what we're actually doing. We need to make an Eye of Fire crafting method. Did not mean to do that. I think that goes there. Alright. Now let's go over to make a piece of silver. Okay. Okay, so now let's go back to the firebrand. And, hey, look at that. That's amazing. And we can use this to get a little extra nice. There you go. Nice firebrand. Sweet. Okay, let's head back to Ul'dah. Bye, cat. My cat just sprinted across the room. Okay, head back to the goldsmiths. Is the firebrand ready yet, McCulvery? Yes, cat? Alright, Gigi. I know this is your first evaluation in a long while, but I'm sure you can handle it.
Firebrand, burn, burn, make it burn then. Gigi is the one true Lord of the Inferno.
No, Gigi, no! What did I tell you? No fires! Please forgive him, McCulvery. I might have knocked something loose when I was performing maintenance earlier. But I'm certain it's nothing important, really. Other than the occasional outbursts, he is relatively stable. Well, for Gigi, anyway. Ah, yes, the scepter. I must say that you've once again done a marvelous job. I'm particularly impressed by how well you set the Eye of Fire in the scepter. This gemstone is the focal point of the design, both aesthetically and practically speaking. It is what allows the thaumaturge to channel the ethereal energies within. And it's what transforms the piece from common instrument of death into stunning work of art. Any veteran thaumaturge would doubtless be satisfied by both the quality and efficacy of this firebrand. I just know Roraton will be happy to receive it.
I say we give him the gift that keeps on giving. I say we give him the gift of fire.
Gigi, there's absolutely no gift giving on my watch. Have I made myself clear? Huh. You can leave the rest to me, Akari. I'll see that Roraton receives the firebrand, and nothing else. I look so ridiculous. I love it. I should probably be eating... There you go. Scrambled eggs. Good to see you again. You'll be pleased to know that Kiki is completely back to normal. Why, when Roraton was here not long ago, he only had to contend with Gigi's traditional repertoire of insults. You know what I mean, I'm sure. That Roriton was a hopeless fool, that he was completely devoid of artistic sensibilities, and he smelt of roland berries, that sort of thing. Oh, don't get me wrong, it was still terribly distressing, but at least there was no more talk of fires. Anyway, as for why Roriton is here in the first place, he wished to commission you once more, this time for a horn staff. It goes without saying that he desires a staff of the highest quality, so please bear that in mind before you present your work to me for inspection. Good luck! Okay. No problem. Another Aldgort horn. I'll have to go grab another one. And Wolf Fang. Oh, man, I just used up those. Okay, let's head to Drybone. So we know we can get them there. And let's check if we can get Wolf Fangs anywhere easier. Wolf Fang. Is there any place in... No, there's not. Okay. We could go to... Yeah, let's just go to Western Lanasia. We know where to get them there. Hey, it's Greta! Hey, Greta! Look at you! You're doing great, Greta. Okay, let's do some Scholar. Go, and we got an Aldgort horn. Nice! Go to the goldsmith. Oh wait, we need to still get it. Almost forgot. Let's head to Western Lanasia. Airport? Let's go to... Let's go to the church. Don't remember where they are, though. Okay.
Oh, apologies, guys. I muted my mic, and I have been talking this entire time. Well, I hope you enjoyed the little bit of silence there. And now you can hear me.
Hornstaff, wow, this is so green, Hornstaff. You are improving. Perhaps Greenhorn has finally outgrown his idol. He must think of a more suitable one, something that acknowledges your recent growth, but still conveys disdain for the majority of your work.
That is extremely high praise. At least I think it is. I mean, it is a nice staff.
There's one thing that I can say with certainty. This particular commission has made it even easier than usual to evaluate your growth. After all, the firebrand you made before required you to work with many of the same materials, and this is the perfect opportunity to see how your techniques have improved since then. Although both were carved from old goat horn and adorned with an eye of fire, I would say that this staff is much more refined by comparison. The wolf fangs flaring from the tip are the coup de grace, not only strengthening the thaumaturgical properties of the weapon, but also improving the wielder's ability to cut an imposing figure. Why don't you deliver this commission to Roriton at the Ruby Road Exchange personally? It's been a while since you last met. I'm sure he'd be happy to see you. Cool. Apologies for the bit of silence there. Let's go to the Aetherite Plaza. That's probably good. Oh yeah, and or I forget. Yeah, okay, so it is over by 1. I wasn't sure. There we go. Oh, gull, I don't remember getting this one. Cool. And a little bird. Hello, D. If it isn't a Cullery, you're a hard man to find it. As it happens, I had another commission for you. Mr. Serendipity has the details, or would you prefer that I tell you? You've already crafted the horn staff? Beg your pardon, I had no idea. I appreciate that you came to deliver it. I was dreading the inevitable encounter with that irrepressible mammoth. Don't misunderstand. It's not that I'm offended. On the contrary, his assessment of my abilities is harsh but fair. He reminds me that I have much and more to learn before I can call myself a connoisseur of the fine arts. And in times like these, ignorance can be a fatal failing, especially if the rumors sweeping the markets are to be given credence. Surely you've heard them as well. This talk of the Jade Fox. Aye, the legendary thief has come to Ul'dah at last, a master of disguise whose identity is a complete mystery. There is but one thing on which everyone can agree. His lust for fine jewelry is insatiable. So you must understand why a merchant like me would feel ill at ease. There is no greater enemy than to the industrious businessman as the dastardly thief who would steal his wares without compunction. You and your fellow goldsmiths should take care. In fact, it would not surprise me the slightest if the Jade Fox were to turn his attention towards you. I feel like that's gonna come up very soon. I also want to do that quest soon. There's a bunch of loot quests that I want to do in the near future. Welcome back, Agori. I hope the staff was to Roriton's satisfaction. Congratulations on a job well done, then. But before you go, I've recently been informed of a dangerous thief that has come to Ul'dah, and that we goldsmiths might be a target for his What, you've already heard of the Jade Fox? Well, now aren't we well informed? Anyway, I must urge you to be cautious when dealing with new customers. The Jade Fox may disguise himself as one in an attempt to defraud you. As for the guild, rest assured that I will personally scrutinize anyone who seeks a commission to commission our goldsmiths. I'm an excellent judge of character.
What was that?
Did I just hear you snicker, Colby? I thought you respected your kind and lovely guildmaster. Well, I do. Come lend a hand, Colby. We have a mountain of commissions to fill. Because of the upcoming gala to celebrate the Sultana's name day. Anyone has received an invitation, and all of them intend to be wearing the finest garments and jewelry. Some of our more popular requests have been for headwear, and that's where I'd like your help, especially. We'll need 3 electrum circlets of the highest quality possible. One set with amber, one set with spinel, and the other set with zircon. You can handle that, can't you? Yep. And if you're at all curious as to why I'm giving you this particular commission, it's from Rorton, your biggest fan. He's acting as the middleman for many of our transactions, you see. I knew he was ambitious, but I've never expected him to rise to prominence so quickly.
He's the Jade Fox.
He's become the talk of old Don High Society, what with his impressive knowledge of fine arts and talent for obtaining anything his customers desire. Of course, what most are unaware of is that his talent is largely dependent on yours. In case you haven't realized yet, it is your creations that have helped him build his reputation. You haven't let him down once, Akory, so don't make this the first time. Be the best goldsmith you can be and bring me the circlets when you're ready. Will do. I think I have most of the gems that I need. We have spinel. We need 1 of amber, which we'll probably have to go grab. And we'll need more electrums, because I don't think we have any on us. But, let's see. The gathering method, dragon hand. Okay, let's head over to dragon hand to grab that. Over to miner. Oh, 5 mineral bullet. Yeah, that can't be the right one. Okay. Where is it? Oh, it was in this direction, actually. Yay, sardine! There we go. This should be the one that has Zircon. Yep. Okay, now let's see, where do we get amber? Rhino, okay? And because I don't remember. Crafting method, gathering method, bronze link, okay. Ooh, I didn't check where in Drybone. 45? Yeah, that sounds about right. Raw Amber, here we go. We have something called Rubelite. Let's grab one of those. Now here. Wonderful. Now let's head bronze light. And we just want to head straight south. Yep. We only 12. Well, that should be more than enough. Wait, each of these? No, we'll need. Okay.
this. Raw material list times 3. Yeah, we'll need 20 more. Okay. Okay. Still need a little bit more. Two. Yeah, we're definitely gonna need one more. Huh. Tragic. And now we have enough. Alright, now let's switch over to Goldsmith. And let's pull up our stats here, 21 to 19. And then we have 287. And we are level 52. So just because we have to make so many of these, I'm going to make a macro for us. Okay. Perfect, there we go. That macro should work. Let's take it out here. Edit it into here. And test it out. Electrum ingot. Trial synth. There we go. Perfect, okay. So let's synth it. Go. So one down. now we have enough for one of the circlets. And I just know that I'm making all of this just for him to turn out to be the Jade Fox. Well, that's terrifying. Glad they didn't try to attack me. Almost at half now. Actually, wait. No, we only need 9. Yeah, we're more than halfway. I forgot. I, for some reason, thought we needed to make 12. We're only making 3 circlets. Look at that. We're almost done. We only got 2 left after this one. Why I thought we had to make 12 of these. Damn, I only have... Oh, that's really light. I was about to say, I was like, how did I only get 2? Ooh, I haven't gotten this one before. Let's see what it does do. Increases quality, increases inner quiet stack by 1. I think all of them do that. Oh, maybe it does it even like extra. Way more efficient too. Available only when the material is good or excellent. That's cool. And there we go. Now let's make our. No, do we already make Zircon? No, we need to make Zircon. Okay, now we get to try our precise touch. Nice. That's a huge amount of increase. And we can just do Bargot's Blessing to complete it. There we go. And now we just go for it. Okay, there's our Zircon. Now we need our Amber. Okay, here we go. So we are at 2, so it would normally increase it to 4, or to 3, but we should... yeah, it does. Holy shit! Oh, it was because it was excellent. Damn! That got me, like, the entirety of it in one go. Holy shit, that was impressive. Okay. I like precise touch. That's very nice. Okay, now I need... the final one, which is... nope, not Zircon. Spinel. Love Spinel. That one looks really nice. Another good. Ooh, that is nice. Now we could just buy our Gut's Blessing. And finish off the craft. Beautiful gemstone right there. Now let's go from A to Z. So let's go with Amber first. Synth it. Waste not. And nice, we get our precise touch to finish us off. 500, that is super nice. Now should take 2 or 3. 2. Okay, we got our amber circlet. Now let's make our spindle circuit. Circlet, sorry. Start us off with a nice bit of... Very cool. I'm loving the crafter level curve. It looks really cool. Okay, and now finally Zircon. What does this one give? Well, it gives the same things. I wonder why the purposes of having the different jewels. I thought like different jewels would give different magical effects, you know? Might have been cool. Go. Beautiful. All done. Let's go to the Fox in the Hen House. Oh, wait. Almost forgot. Goldsmith skill. Oh my god, the gull sits on my shoulder. That's so cool. Oh, I love that. Okay. Remember, Rotan requested 1 circlet set with amber, 1 set with spinel, and 1 set with zircon. Whenever you're ready, bring them here and I'll take a look.
Electrum circlet. I will not bore you with a battery unicorn. I will simply state that you did well. If you will not permit Gay to fill your head with materia, then he will not deign to fill it with praise, paint, or otherwise.
That's awfully petty of you. These circlets certainly deserve more than that. Take this one, set with amber. Now, amber isn't a gemstone in the traditional sense, since it's composed of fossilized resin, not a mineral. As a result, it requires different techniques to bring out its true potential. You've managed to do that, just that, creating a piece which is both pleasing to the eye and beneficial to the wearer, especially one who wishes to more effectively channel his earth magics. In contrast, the natural vibrance of amber, the zircon in this circle imparts a sense of wisdom and worldliness. Of course, it also improves one's affinity with ice-aspected ether. I doubt it actually does. Now that I think about it, zircon is not unlike ice, in that the presence of impurities can radically alter its appearance. As for this circlet set with spinel, I would say it strikes me as a symbol of confidence and power. Though perhaps I'm only saying that because I know that spinel is elementally aspected to lightning. You've brought out the best in your materials and crafted 3 different yet equally magnificent circlets. I would go so far as to say you've attained a level of skill rivaling that of our best goldsmiths. All that is left is for you to head through the Ruby Road Exchange and deliver them to Rarton. Actually, I take that back. There's one more thing you should probably attend to. Do you remember our friend the Sultan Sworn Robert? He was just here asking to speak with you. I must confess, I am somewhat jealous of this attention. In any case, he should be returning any moment, so perhaps you will find him outside. No idea what's on his mind, but you might as well speak with him before making your delivery to Roriton.
Secrets and lies. Secrets and lies. The man is not more than a mineral to be a pile of secrets and lies.
Okay, so he's the Jade Fox.
Please, Gigi, show some restraint. I know you dislike Roriton. Oh, no, it is Roriton. Okay, cool. But this is too much. You must learn to treat our customers with respect. This kind of behavior is inexcusable. Don't concern yourself with him, Corey. Pray give my respect to Roriton and Robert.
Yeah, okay. He's definitely the Jade Fox.
Thank you, Gigi.
Hey, Robert.
Corey, there you are. I'm glad I finally found you. I understand that you're helping Mistress Serendipity with some orders for the Sultana's name day celebration. I know you must be busy, so I'll get to the point. The Sultan Sworn have learned that the Jade Fox, a notorious thief, may be plotting to infiltrate the festivities and rob our distinguished guests. We will not allow this to happen, of course. However, the identity of the thief has yet to be determined. Therefore, we've decided to discreetly investigate several of our guests, including your patron, Roriton Smart. He has no ties to the 77 caravans and no other major trade organizations. We can find no relatives, and his activities prior to his arrival in the city are unknown. You've met with this so-called merchant several times and filled numerous commissions for him, have you not? Yet I'd wager he's shared little, if any, personal information. Can you honestly say that you know the man?
Nope.
I tell you this because, if he is indeed the Jade Fox, I fear you may be a part of his plans. Do not turn your back on him, McCullery.
Fair enough. Don't worry, I already suspect him. Never trust a bunny.
Hey, Wyman.
As long as he pays me, though, I guess it doesn't really matter.
Greetings, McCullery. Always a pleasure to see you. Have you brought the circlets I commissioned? Yes, I have. They're spectacular. Simply spectacular. The women who wear these works of art will be the toast of Ul'dah, I guarantee it. You're more quiet than usual, McCullery. Is there something troubling you? Because I so deeply respect you as an artisan. I shall be perfectly honest. I confess that I'm not exactly the dedicated entrepreneur that I claim to be. In truth, I'm a man besotted with the trappings of the material world. I wander the realm in search of artistic masterpieces, not as a businessman, but as an altruist. Some men covet and hoard their treasure, but I would sooner share mine with my fellow man. I would go so far as to say I consider this my sacred duty. Yeah, he's definitely the Jade Fox. Which is why I'm absolutely thrilled to have discovered that talented goldsmith like you. As a purveyor of luxury goods, I couldn't have asked for a better supplier. Now, I must insist that this conversation remain between us. In this city, it's unbecoming for a merchant to have any motive other than profit, you know?
The way he's called Robin Hood.
Also, what is this?
Hundry Splendor, Rowena's representative. Purple crafter scripts. Well, I don't have any crafter scripts, so I appreciate it though. Head back to Serendipity.
Welcome back, McCullery. I'd ask if Roriton approved of your circlets, but I've no reason to believe that he didn't. By the way, I spoke to Robert after you left. He told me of this rumor that the Jade Fox might target the Sultana's name day celebration. It's terrible that the rogue would even consider ruining a royal gala. Gods, when is the world coming to? I hope Roberts catches the fiend and personally teaches him a lesson. But let's not dwell on that, shall we? A name day should be a happy occasion. I'm sure that everything will turn out for the best.
Nice. Good chunk of XP there. And now we get or Kugwari. And one of each of these. Though, I think I might want to just get the Algid gold pieces and craft things myself. Good morning, Kari. Oh, sorry, it's been a long... Wait, what day is it? So busy on account of the Sultana's name day celebration that I haven't had time to get a good night's sleep. Or any sleep for the matter. Don't worry about me though, I'm fine. See? Perfectly awake, perfectly fine. But she reminds me that I have a very important commission for you. Rorton wants you to craft a ring that he intends to present to the Sultana herself. This is the sort of opportunity that comes but once in a lifetime. Your jewelry might be worn by Royal Majesty Nanamo Ulnamo. Ooh. You see, at the celebration, all of the Sultana's gifts will be presented to her at once in a grand ceremony. Any guest whose gifts receive special recognition is assured of fame and fortune. Rorton was adamant that you be the one to craft his gift. He said he could only accept the work of Ulda's premier goldsmith. After discussing the matter at length, he decided on a flawless black pearl ring as his present. Additionally, he would like it to be melded with a materia as a finishing touch. Perfect. I'd suggest using a piety materia that would give the Sultana's incentive to select it. Though, we don't want to give the impression that she needs it. So perhaps use an average grade, say 3? Given the importance of the commission, Rorton has agreed to pick it up in person, so I'll contact him when you have it prepared. That's really specific. I don't know if I have that. Yeah, no, I don't. Let's see. Let's see if there's any way I can farm for it, because I don't want to have to buy it if I don't have to. Piety 3 materia, Final Fantasy 14. Yeah. Okay. Piety 3 materia. We need some crazy about crystal. Yeah, but what? There's got to be a gear piece that I can get it from. Requirement base item level of item level 45. Okay. Okay, let's see. We need to be an item of level 45. And then what gear pieces? Here, what gear gives piety materia? Only from healer gear. Okay, healer gear. That we can do. So, let's switch over to Scholar. Check what we have here of item level. Yeah, okay, everything we have is behind item level here. And how are we doing on materia? How close are we to that? For a new ring? No, that's not going to get it for us. We're 25%. Okay. Let's check what the best way is to farm to Spirit Bond. Magic users. No, I don't want to get gathering ones. I don't want combat. Okay, running dungeons. Okay, so then let's do this. Let's equip our ring here. There we go. And let's queue up for a dungeon. Just do the leveling one. Perfect. And hopefully we'll get a spirit bond out of this. If not, we can run again. Where is it? Oh, this one's easy. Here we go. Summon Eos. Farming, spirit, bond. So feel free to grab anything and everything. Where that goes. It's definitely not there. So let's move it away. Poor other guy, he's very good, I can tell. Slap it every second time, so I'll just stay through it here. How we doing on Silicon? Absolutely. Close that. Nice. We got a level up. Now I'm level 50, I believe. Yep. And we will just lead on those. means I can turn those in for seals. Not a lot of damage, but I'm doing my best. They'll be fine. Madeline here is a very small ninja. And back we go. Standard finish. I got a tackle cat. They're cute. They're cute. We got boobies. Yeah, I love that they listened to my really listened to my battle countdown. Give them a little player comment. Here we go. Skip the dance. Okay. Progress? Okay. Some progress. Like 15% there for each of it. That's decent. Okay. GG's. You are a cat. Nice. Oh! I got 3 combinations. Look at me go. Okay. Let's join in. Oh, main scenario. What's that do? You know what? Sure. Wait. Let's queue for either of these. Can we not queue for both? Okay, gotcha. Okay. Queue for the main scenario one, and hopefully that will mean that we get enough Spirit Bond. Let's also, I saw that we could purchase a Spirit Bond potion from our grand company, so let's check that out. That might help. Also, the beast within. A sick sounding. Oh yeah, I have a bunch of classes that I can unlock now too, since I'm level 50. That's sick. Okay, let's see. Let's go to the quartermaster and see material, onyx tiers. Here. Nope. Okay, what about here? Is this where we find it? I don't see it here either. Yeah, no, I don't see it here. Here? No, whatever. That's okay. Also, what do I... yeah, I need to do more quests. Yeah, I remember now. Oh yeah, let's turn in the things that we just got. We don't need. Okay, we just got that. Let's return it to inventory. Return to inventory. That we definitely just got. Return to inventory. Return to inventory. Return to inventory. Return to inventory. And none of these. Also, none of this is stuff we want to equip? No. Perfect. Well, let's go do a little special turn-ins here. There we go. Expert delivery missions. There you go. Wait. And we do have the supply and provisioning missions for our next thing already available, which is awesome. I mean, heck, I guess while we were waiting, we might as well add it to a list of things to craft so we know what we're making. Let's... go over to crafting list, remove everything, add back the recipes. So, basilisk grinding wheel. Basilisk grinding wheel. We need a horned hatchet. Mithril-plated caligay. Mithrite bracelet of bending. I'm not finding it. Oh, because it's too high level. Yep. Mithrite bracelet of fending. Foreskin duckbills. Foreskin. Woolen slops. Oh, attractive name. Holy cedar wand. Holy cedar wand. And stuffed cabbage. Stuffed cabbage. Perfect. Now let's go to our crafting list. Craft these items. Yeah, that's the one thing, is like some of these materials now are limited time ones from places we can't get to. So wait, let's go back to our crafting list and let's remove the Holy Cedar Wand and the Mithrite Bracelet of Fending, because those are for too high level stuff. We don't have access to those areas yet. We will eventually, but not right now. Okay? Same with these things as well, for the most part. So, there we go. We have our Cattle 9 quests as well. Ooh! We have even better burning quests now as well. Steel rivets for that much XP? Damn. Well, that's cool. We'll probably not do those this episode, though. I guess we might as well try to work on progressing this while we wait. Wait for the queue to pop. Might not finish the quest, but hey, we might get some progress on it. Probably won't finish the quest because it would require instant content that would be dropping out of the queue. But we can start it anyway. Head over to Marauders Guild. Gotta say, I love how customizable the HUD is in this game. It's really convenient. Sacred Soil creates a designated area in which party members will only suffer 90% of all damage inflicted. Sweet. And we get our final bit of Scholar gear.
Crowbury, you must come to meet with me at once. Another Tonberry has emerged from the Wanderer's Palace. The traveling peddler caught sight of the fiend and fled to Camp Bronze Lake. Once again, it falls to the Marauders Guild to find and slay it. This time, we will hunt the Tonberry in greater numbers, so that we might surround it and cut off all avenues of escape. And I have not forgotten our previous attempt to slay one of the fall creatures, nor have you, I trust. I have your assurance that you will keep your fairy in line this time, yes? Then let us make for Camp Bronze Lake at once. Our comrades have already departed, and I do not wish to fall behind. We will rendezvous with them at the same place we battled the first Tonberry.
There you go. And perfect timing. the big one. Cool. And first time running this as healer. Any advice is welcome. Sweet. See if we can. I gotta say, having run this as tank, I feel is helping me run this as healer. Like, I got a little bit of a better idea of where the, like, damage is and everything. Also know we can quite well, sometimes we have in the game. Oh, damage the Colossus. The RGCDs are really nice. The Warren gets more difficult. 150 is that really good out for. Go. Hey, Greta! Beam. Let me skip it. Can I skip this one? Nope. Let me skip it. Let's do this. me move. Fuck. I can't move. I don't know if someone used it or not. GG. Guess I'll honor her because she's the only one left. Hey, I got 3 commendations again! That's awesome. Very happy about that. Alright, how close am I now to... Closer. Okay, it was like another 30%. Okay. I still need about 40, so let's do up for another one of those. Let's work on a beast within. Also, what's my reputation like? Look at 37! I'm close to 50 now! Oh, I love that. I'm so happy about that. Here we go. You gonna accept DPS? I feel like he's not going to accept. No, there it is. See, which one do we get this time? Do we get Inner Sanctum? Ultimate Weapon, maybe even? I don't know. Yep, we get the Ultimate Weapon. Hell yeah. Cool. Make sure he has the suit so he can help you.
But the Ultima weapon is all-powerful. Why does my enemy still stand? Can his strength truly be so great?
It is the blessing of light that confounds you.
That cat is very cute.
La Habrea.
He is a baby. Wait,
Your
anything?
foe acts under the protection of the crystal he bears.
So, this is what empowers him.
Both. Well,
Beyond mortal limits. If you are to prevail, the hammer of darkness must needs be brought to bear upon the shield of light.
so on one dude we have to do it. It's awesome, but for
And so
one,
it
he
shall,
doesn't know
for the
yet,
ultimate
he'll be suited
weapon
in this
is
fight,
host
he
to
has
a
be
power of
free.
which you are as yet ignorant.
You're doing great.
Speak
Yay.
plainly, Asian.
The heart of Sabik. It is the weapon's core, an enigma whose surface even the vaunted scholars of ancient Alec failed to scratch. The magic within has lain dormant for
And he's
eons.
so cute. Great to have a cat during cutscenes.
Of what magic do you speak?
A spell without parallel. Ultima. I sought the life force of the primals for no other reason but to quicken the core. For the true power of the Ultima weapon lies within its now beating heart.
La Habrea, what have you done?
We're gonna explode.
No more than was necessary for my god to be reborn.
Damn you, Asian.
The hour is at hand. Behold but a sliver of my god's power.
Yeah, Ultima. Thank you, Heidelin. Please protect me.
From the deepest pit of the seven hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens, the world shall tremble. Unleash Ultima!
You're so cute, kitty cat. Just enjoying the chat at the moment. And petting the cat. Cat and the chat.
We're shedding so much today, cat.
Such devastation! This was not my intention!
Oh, Heidelin, it seems the task of keeping your champion alive has exhausted what strength you had left. Van Belzar, your enemy's shield is broken. The rest I leave to you.
We will speak later, Asian.
I doubt it.
But first, I must deal with you. The question of who is mightier remains. Come, adventurer. Let us find the answer together.
Yep. no samurai.
Back in the panic, let's do this.
samurai. There's only one left. Hey, I got 2 commendation. Look at me go. Okay, and how are we doing on this now? We're at 75 pop. God, that is so slow. We got so much last time. Now I didn't give it a shit. Well, we might as well do this. Can't hurt.
Thank the gods you've come, Macaulay. Any later, we might have had to proceed without you. The Tonberry appears to be in some sort of trance and is oblivious to our presence.
Is everyone ready? Excellent. Remember, we must surround the fiend. It cannot be allowed to flee.
Yes, stay away.
Damn it! Not again. It seeks sanctuary inside the Wanderer's Palace. Come, let's us follow and finish this once and for all.
Okay. Where's Uncle Zolka? It's just me.
Yeah, I'll go for the Slayer.
Give you a little. I just got a go. Why am I so slow? It's crazy. There we go. Here it is, okay. Keep going. That's it.
What? Again? Why do you protect this demon?
I know why. She's a simp. Oh, it's not that.
You're gone mad. This thing is a monster.
The Rancor,
Lily, my son, why are you here? Who has summoned you? The Nim is no more? 1,500 years? Can it truly be so? I was Surito Carito before the sickness from the sea transformed me. Traders there were for the first. As their ears and noses began to atrophy, their limbs grew shorter and their skin. These scholars tried to halt the spread, tried to find a cure. But in time, we too fell ill. Sympathy turned to fear, and fear to anger. Monsters, they called us. Abominations.
Then you were a man once?
They called us the sick within the temple with magics, tried to drown us, tried to forget us. Though our bodies have been changed, our minds remained intact. But within every man lurks a beast. When those whom you call kin deny you, come to hate you and despise you. I too succumbed to the Rancor until you reunited me with Lily, my dearest son. Long has my mind been clouded with hatred, but by the resplendent light of Lily, at long last I am free. Oh.
So, wait a bleeding moment. That Tonberry used to be a scholar like you? Does that mean you'll turn into one of them? You keep slinging those spells? Or did I misunderstand what he said back there? Oh, that help with it. I hope I don't turn to that.
I came expecting to fight a Tunberry. Got a whole bloody mess of them. If it wasn't for you and your friend, the flying friend, I reckon we'd not have left there alive. Gotta say, you and Al can make a great team. Shame there ain't more scholarly types around. Cause I could use a partner like you. Take care, Culver. I nearly killed her. Thank the gods that fairy stopped me. I wonder, did she know it was Cerrito from the beginning? Or was it only... In any case, she's regained a good portion of her memories. Not all of them, I suspect. Well, if you would excuse me, I need to take some time to put my thoughts together in order. Decide how I might explain this to the Act Master.
Anyway, that's here. Did I get us any? Then love it. Okay.
But the traditions of my people have not been lost through the ages as of comfort to me. I don't know how the soul crystal came into your possession, but I'm glad it did. The sickness robbed me not only of my body, but of Lily as well. The soul of the scholar no longer resonates with my ether. I cannot summon her. Only you can. Only you are fit to wield the magics now. Here, a gown as befits a scholar of your standing. I bequeath it to you, along with the knowledge of sacred soil, my most versatile art. I cannot thank you enough for purging the rancor from my heart. But there are still countless others who have yet to see the light. I cannot abandon them to their fate. I will not. And so I bid you farewell, Calvary. Carry on our traditions of pride.
Aww. That's very sweet. Must have completed before the dawn, and next will be available from Alpha Volta. Okay, let's download it on this device. Download it, and figure out where we put Rescue and Sacred Soil. Okay, Sacred Soil goes here on R, and Rescue goes on F. The F button. Makes sense. There you go, perfect. Cool. And now let's check out our full new suit of armor. Hopefully this one will be even better than the current thing. You know what? I'm okay with this. And we got some serious stats out of that. Nice. Oh, but wait. Shit. Okay, wait. We'll need to go back to our other outfit for now. Equip. Equip. Nope. Nope. Wait. What did we have on before? Was it this? Equip on 40. Well, I don't think that one had high levels of Spirit Bond anyway. Okay, let's equip this for now. For the moment, because we still need to be able to get our Spirit Bond up. Right? Yeah, that gets us really close to Spirit Bonding finish. And I guess we'll have to keep working on that in the next episode. Let's return back to Ul'dah. And I will see you guys all in the next episode.